Hey guys, welcome back to another Capital Gains 500 video, and today I want to make a video on why I believe the stock market will not crash anymore in 2020. And specifically, I am going to say in 2020. And by definition of a market crash, if we look at the last 3 months, this is not a market crash. This is not a market crash. What happened today on SPY and the QQQ, the NASDAQ, is not a market crash. If we look at the 1 year mark, this is a market crash. What is that? What is that? I believe this was a 30%, 33% decline. That is not going to happen anytime soon, I believe, in the 2020 year. And why is that? That is because the government is stepping up, has stepped up way more than you would expect. Like, this is nothing. Today was a nice pushback, and I feel like a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, are we going to start going down? Are we going to start going down? Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, look at this decline right here. This is where I chickened out. I cashed out. I was on the sidelines for a good while, and then I was out of the market for almost a whole month, and then I bought back in once I was like, oh, I feel safe again. And look at me now. Look at me now. I'm in the market once at the high points with more conviction that it's not going to do this again. This is not going to happen. There's too many factors on why. If we look over to Webull and just look at today. Today is a crazy day. It popped up and it just started trading down. But look at this wick, this candlestick right here. It's like, it's not, they were trying to rebound. They were just trying so hard to push it back up. It's like it's a hammer, two hammers. Two very contradicting hammers. Even if it went down 10% today, which, what was it today? Oh, gosh, the market went down approximately 1.5%. Crazy day. Great gains if you know how to trade these type of volatile markets. So if you know how to trade, you're making bank. And this video is for you. That day trading is going to be getting even bigger. Investing also is going to grow. And for that reason, that the SPY, NASDAQ, these indexes are going to continue to grow. I would not doubt seeing the SPY, the S&P 500 pushing towards 332 at its its all-time high. Let's go to the weekly charts on Robinhood. Thank you, Robinhood. Link in the description if you would like to get Robinhood 2 free stocks when you purchase. No, you didn't have to purchase. You just download the app and deposit $100 so you can start investing. We are going towards the all-time highs. It's gonna get there. It's going. Look at the week. Look at the week. We're still green on the week. You might be like, we're red today and it's a big wick. It's a big candlestick, but we're actually green on the week and we're pushing up and we're pushing up. The government is gonna come with the next stimulus package, phase 4. And if you keep up with all the YouTube videos of what's in this bill, what's in that bill, it doesn't matter. The fact is they're printing up money. They're propping up assets. The best asset in the world, in my opinion, is the United States stock market. Not a developing country stock market, the United States stock market. And why? Because USA is #1. I'm just kidding. Because most people, most countries, like the Swedish banks, are investing directly in Apple. There's countries investing in the US markets. Why? Because they feel their money is safe. Plus, there's so many global things that are attributing to this huge growth. One of them is the printing of money. Like, yes, you would expect deflation. You would expect the market to crash. But again, it's propping up the market. The US dollar is the currency of the world. So people need to hedge their money against the US dollar. Because if the US dollar gets stronger and powerful, they need to hedge and convert their currency into dollars. And then it's like, okay, but how do we keep the store of value of dollars in a positive investment vehicle? For example, if you live in Canada and the US dollar starts to outpace the US Canadian dollar, you're actually losing money, especially when global trade is still in the dollar. So your prices might go up in Canada, but they might not go up in the US because the dollar is powerful. It's worse in Mexico. The peso used to be trading 18 pesos for $1. Now it's trading almost at 22, 23 pesos for $1. That means their peso keeps losing money. So if you're a wealthy Mexican and you want to store the value of your wealth, of your pesos, you have to convert them into dollars. And then you have to be like, okay, but I want to get a good return on my dollars. And then you open up a brokerage account and you invest in the stock market, in the United States stock market. And it doesn't matter what company. If anything, if you want to preserve the wealth properly, you invest in huge blue chips. Like, I have some money invested in Coke. I bought Coke for $45 and it's been trading sideways for the longest time after the dip. Hasn't gone up to its all-time high of 60, but I'm still confident and safe and secure here, and if you look at the SPY, it swings up and down, up and down. But with Coke, it's been trading nicely sideways, and I'm still getting a dividend. So I'm beating inflation in a different country. For example, in Mexico, I preserve the value, because if I have to convert, if I or you have to convert back to your pesos, you're gonna get your original dollars and convert it from the new exchange rate, which let's say it gets worse for the Mexican peso, and now it's 25 pesos for $1 US. You actually made money on just the currency exchange of trading it into dollars. And then I purchased Coke for $45, and I'm actually up $3 per share. So if someone in that situation did the same, they're getting outstanding returns. So at the end of the day, that means other countries, other people from around the world are also investing heavily in the US stock market. So that's another point. Again, like I said, the government is printing up money. You would expect deflation, inflation, maybe that's going to be coming in the future. But as of right now, the markets have been getting outstanding returns. People have nothing to buy. That's another point I want to make, is that people have nothing to buy. A lot of the malls are closed, the gyms are closed, so they have extra money. What are they doing with it? Well, they heard that their neighbor is making great gains, that they made 100% on Nikola and then lost it the next day. And want to get some of that crazy action. They're like, well, if I can't go to Vegas, which I actually, like me, I want to go to Vegas, but I can't go to Vegas. Hey, check out this beautiful casino. It's called the stock market. It's amazing. It gets the thrills up. It gets you out of boredom. Like, oh, I don't got anything to do. It keeps you busy from, well, I'm in California, from 6 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. Look at the charts. It's exciting. And your odds of making money are much higher than in the casino, because if you can learn how to trade, if you learn how to do technical analysis, you can better equip yourself to come out ahead. And the returns are amazing, especially when the market dipped all the way here. Even a monkey could have made a lot of money because they bought the dip. This was a true dip. It could have gone lower, but hey, in like a week, I doubled my money purchasing Caesars. That's just one example. That's one crazy example. Another crazy example that I can give you guys is I purchased Groupon, and in 2 days it doubled. And that has a lasting effect on me. You know, it's a memory. It's a very strong emotion. So I believe a lot of people are getting those type of emotions right now on the fact that, oh my gosh, look, I doubled and I can do it again. And here's the example. This is on the dip on Groupon. It's adjusted for the reverse split, but before this it was trading at 60 cents. I was able to buy it at 60 cents, and in 1 week, as you can, we're looking at the weekly, it like more than doubled. And I was freaking out. I was like, whoa, I'm so good at this. It's just gonna go even higher. But obviously the next day it went down and I lost a lot of my gains, but overall I still did really good with Groupon. I doubled my money, and again, that has a lasting effect, emotion on me, that oh my gosh, let me try to do that again in the stock market. And I'm very sure that that's happening to many people around the world, whoever is investing right now, and that is why they're pouring even more money into the stock market. It's just so easy to invest in the stock market. You literally choose something that you like, and this is the dummy version. You really should do more investigation rather than what I'm about to say. You really just choose a stock, and then you put in some money, and like, all right, we'll see what happens. And it should go up. It should, you know, but it's not a guarantee. That's only, what if you purchase right here and it goes down? Again, don't be late to the party. Do your due diligence when you're investing. But this is just an example that a lot of people are getting that effect of, oh, let's make some money. So the stock market, for that reason, is not going to drop. In order for a crazy turn of events to happen, which what else can happen? I mean, the Rona already is here. It's already, everybody knows it. I guess we're going through a wave 2 in my opinion, but the stock market's like, whatever, everybody has money. No one is spending it else on consumerism. Spend it in the stock market. Make some money. This is the best way to make money. Even in searches and day trading on Google Analytics has gone up dramatically. So again, there's so much interest. If we were to actually go have a stock market crash, I believe we would have to go down 20% in a very fast amount of time. And ooh, that would be dropping SPY down to way under 300. Obviously 300 is a great support. 20% to 250. Wow, that would be scary. I don't believe that's going to happen. Again, I'm looking at the weekly charts, and now I'm looking at the 1 hour charts, and it's going to hold strong. Again, there's actually more reasons for the markets to stay propped up, to keep going up, rather than for them to fall. A lot of people are starting to compare the stock market today in 2020 to that of the dot-com bubble. But what's different about dot-com bubble and today is that there's so much interest into have it propped up. There's just so much. I believe if this was to fall, then we'll have some more chaos, because it's like, well, the government will say, for example, the United States government will say, well, why the heck are we giving people money? Why, like, more money? Okay, like, what's going on now? So the stock market has to continue to stay propped up. They're propping it up. It's not gonna fall so easily. I don't see it, quote unquote, crashing. What I do see crashing is some stock, so be careful when you're investing. Again, that's a side note. It's not gonna crash, in my opinion. There's just so many reasons why it needs to be kept up. It needs to be kept up, and for that reason, people, countries, businesses, hedge funds, a lot of hedge funds are getting out of the loop, like, whoa, never saw this coming. Well, yeah, we never saw this much government intervention happening, but hey, this is the new normal, in my opinion. And if you want to learn more and you want to do more research, more historic research on what can I compare this to, I would really suggest comparing this to the economy of Japan. So if you want to stay ahead of the curve, you need to do more research and see an example of, whoa, this is crazy. Go back to the .com bubble, read books on it. But more than anything, I really do see the U.S. economy following that of the Japanese, where, you know, they keep printing up money. I believe universal basic income is now going to be a regular thing, and for that reason, it's just going to keep propping up assets. There will be declines like today. It's going to be normal, but they're going to go back up. It's like a correction. If anything, oh, it's just a correction. Well, I believe it will. If anything, it'll swoop down and go back up and then go test 330. That's how crazy the markets are. They're so insanely crazy, and for that reason, they're not going to crash, in my opinion. I used to be a bear. I used to be like, oh, it's going to crash, it's going to crash. Like I said, I missed out on a whole month, amazing gains, because of my belief that it's going to crash. It's going to crash right here. This dip right here is going to crash. I'm scared. But look at that recovery. Oh, damn. Look at that recovery. Oh, and then it went down. Ooh, look at this. It has not broken down under 300 again heavily. It's gonna continue going up. It's just gonna continue creating new strong resistance on different levels, and the market's just gonna continue to go up, in my opinion. Will it ever pop? The day will come, but I don't believe that will be in 2020. So that's just me talking without giving you guys all the evidence. Just common sense really shows that this should not happen, but at the end of the day, it is just my opinion. There always will be doomsayers out there. I was one of them, like, oh, it's gonna crash for this reason, that reason, but like, actually the reasons for it to stay up and keep going up are more potent. There's gonna always be fear. If you're scared to lose money, maybe even the market's not for you, go buy some bonds, and that's actually even riskier, because bonds keep losing value without you even noticing. But at least the markets, you know, I like it. I think if you really want to come out ahead in the markets, in investing, the stock market is emotions. So read Emotional Intelligence. I ordered it for myself. My copy is going to get here soon, so I'm excited to read it. Again, the stock market is human emotion. For that reason, people want it to go up, so it's going to go up. I don't see this happening. This was a black swan. The black swan was the Rona. The Rona was like, ooh, everybody's going to go sick. Everybody's going to pass away. And everybody's like, what? Buy the dip, keep buying. Oh, stimulus. Oh, more free money. The US dollar is so powerful, and we want to get reelected. Here's free money. That's my basic, simple reasoning why the stock market will not crash. Leave your comments down below. I would really like to hear them. Was I not technical enough? I just really wanted to make a basic video, in the sense that it's just common sense. Will it crash? I'm not ready for it to crash. Obviously, I don't think anyone's ready for it to crash. So for that reason, people are like, I don't know. I think I'm going to end it there. Who wants the market to crash? No one. Everybody wants the market to go up. Come on, let's just keep going up. Can I just double my money again? All right, guys, leave your comments down below. If you're new, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the best investment channel on YouTube, stock market news, and everything else related to investing. These were all my opinions, so don't hold me accountable for them. I was just sharing my thoughts with you guys, and let's just keep on going, guys. The point is to know how to maneuver around the markets. And this whole video was just really about, it's going to be shaky, it's going to be wavy, but it's just part of the game. Look at it in the past 5 years. It's been shaky. It ain't no different now. The only difference, well, yes, it is different. There's more money around. Woohoo! There's more investors. Woohoo! Hedge funds are missing out. They're gonna get FOMO. Then we're gonna go to the moon. Let's go. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video.
Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA. Go SpaceX. Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
Godspeed indeed.
Vehicle pitching downrange.